Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes are definitely helpful to the growth and the prosperity of the channel, so thank you so much for your support. This read is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, I'm seeing that during the cycle of this read is being influenced by the earth element. I am seeing a cycle completion between the past and the present. And then I'm also seeing that once that cycle came to an end, even in the future, what will come next, okay? Or what's encouraged to come next. I got a little bit of extra time, okay? So then, with that element earth, I'm seeing it's for you to get a sense of being that is influenced by the way of the south wind in regard to your job. Though in regard to your job, I'm also seeing that that is combined with the western wind. The western wind is process, the southern wind is power. So the process of power in regard to your job is coming in with that southern wind by the way of the earth element. And I think that the western wind is the fire, right? So it's like the earth and the fire of the earth or something like that, okay? Let's see. I'm also seeing your sense of companionship versus the route that you take to be a warrior. Okay, and how you gauge or move forward between that earth and fire energy within society. Though the earth energy specifically influences the power of society, okay? And your own power to be able to teach even as you are being taught, okay? So there's that earth energy specifically influencing the cycle of this read. I did tell you that this is a cycle completion, and the cycle completion stops at the end of, well, the last angel card, and then because of the way that the fullness of time comes, you got an extra card for that part of the read, okay, in the future. So I am seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in winning or from winning. There's a highlight for that part of what you're seeking security in, and what came to me is that winning is objective or subjective to the experience. So based on whatever it is that you're experiencing, the subconscious or consciousness will discern by the way of the spirit of true self communicating with the soul about what that win is, because there are different aspects to life where the consciousness determines what winning even is, okay? And that, you know, is grasped by the reality and the community and how they have influenced your perception on, like I said, what that is, society's influence on what that is, and the power that comes from it, right? So I am seeing I have a great business plan. This great business plan is centered around being a role model or a supermodel, or is being influenced by a role model or a supermodel. I am seeing that there was some suffering. There were some challenges that you went through with this runner card. And And I'm also seeing that there was a sense of like intensity, maybe when it came to being a supermodel, or maybe you know, like there's pressure to be a role model or a supermodel, and especially in business relationships or partnerships. And then I'm seeing also the ability to let go of the intensity or the pressure. And this is in the part of the spread that says that I have a great business plan. So I'm also seeing that there may be like a fear of intimacy. Like, I'm hearing a word, though I'm also seeing that it's like covered. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it says fear of intimacy and like supermodel. So I'm seeing like, I'm seeing modesty, right? Like, because sex sells, right? That's what I'm seeing. That there's a sense of modesty with this fear of intimacy associated with the runner card. It's like, also like the runner energy is, I'm seeing someone being like a communicator, like an energy going back and forth. And that's why I say like the winning energy is something that the subconscious and the neurological pathways, like they fire off and they decide, is this winning or is this losing, right? Based on the persona that resonates with the main character that you operate in your everyday life, right? So when it comes to supermodels or being a role model, that may be something that you teeter or totter between, like that seesaw energy. And the reason why I say that is because I'm seeing south and northwest in regard to the job. So it's between partnership and power that western wind is being pulled between. Like, as far as a job, is it a supermodel or is it a role model? Based on the partnership and power. Partnership has to do with the community and how it's being built up around you and the power that comes from it, right? So in regard to being a supermodel, in the way that you present yourself, you can have sex appeal, though also in the regard to being a role model, depending on if you're a male or a female, that also is influenced by the society that has to essentially support and accept you, right? So that's what I'm seeing, like a fear of intimacy, not because of a relationship type of situation, though more so because I'm seeing the word job. I mean, it could be a relationship as well, because I am seeing only in America, like dating. Those came out together, dating only in America. Like, that could make it difficult. That's what I'm seeing. And this is all in the same area of I have a great business plan, right? So running away from being exposed, because there's a sense of modesty that you have to have in traditional workplaces, right? And that's what I'm seeing. Then I'm seeing spam. Okay, spam being connected to fat shaming children. Spam into fat shaming children. And that's with Cupid's arrow in reverse. So someone being a chunky baby or thick as a child was also, I'm seeing like put in an energy of lacking faith, maybe because of how they were treated. Maybe love was like not given to that person or that child. Maybe you didn't get invited to do things as a child because you were chunky, or you know what I mean? Or you had weight on you. I'm just seeing that that's what might have made you feel hindered from love. like growing up as a little, you know, chunky baby or a husky child. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And then I'm also seeing, by the way, that western wind, festering wounds, and with the western wind, that is the fire, like the conversations that are being had, the dialogue, the process of healing from that. Since that is at the center, you could be prioritizing your wellness and your fitness. Okay? And in regard to spam could be referring to like the experience of being overwhelmed with that hindrance of love, right? Especially in regard to that Cupid's arrow in reverse. Like not being loved, not feeling loved, not being invited to do things, not having love come in for you, and having a lack of faith, all because of how you were treated based on the way that you looked, and it being like spam, like coming in like spam, and that's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm also seeing eyes, so that could be about your vision, what you're focusing on. Okay, I am seeing that is drawn to a girls' night out, like you having a good time with your girls. This may have also had to do with dating in America, because we don't just date potential partners, we also can go out, take ourselves on dates, or also go on dates with our friends. So that could be where that dating energy is coming from in regard to community and partnership. Then with the supermodels, and you know how social media is, to a certain extent, you're like building up your brand when you are sharing, you know, events that have happened in your life. So I am seeing picture with girls' night out. It says looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So this could have to do with also that time to heal, or what we do here in America, you know, or that dating energy. Or it could also have to do with your job, like you could have went on a girls' night out with women from your job, you know, that also happens. Though, like I always say, everything is connected. So I am seeing with the western wind, nature and healing, that there is a dialogue, a process involved in all of this, and it has to do with reading a book. With that western wind, I am seeing reading a book. So you could be reading a book in regard to, it could be about you, like a book about you. The Book of Life is what I'm hearing. That is a movie. There is a movie called Book of Life. Don't know if that resonates, though. That's just what I'm seeing, okay? So the emotions and messages that are specifically associated with this read are for you not to feel vulnerable if you were feeling vulnerable, for you to feel happy, for you not to be fearful, to recognize that this is a time of healing, or that there was some healing that happened during the cycle of this read. Like I did say, there is a cycle completion that I'm seeing. So maybe you healed. I am seeing liberated, so maybe that's a confirmation that you healed. And then I'm seeing thankful. There is a message that this is God's plan, for you not to feel scared, for you not to panic. This is a natural energy read, okay, with that earth energy. All right, and for you not to feel inferior and to be open, okay? Any negative emotions or negative experiences associated with the cycle of this read, or in life in general, have been inherited, because it takes humans to make humans, and All humans are made, though not without God. So even as you may have inherited those challenges or those not so great circumstances, it is still part of God's plan that you do have that energy and that strength to overcome those challenges, okay? Okay. And if you were not feeling so great or so awesome or whatever, it's okay that you felt that way. Just know that you do have the strength, you do have the resources, the ability to tap into God's source within you to be able to overcome those challenges, and you will survive this. You are not a victim, you are a victor, okay? So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on the time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. The time that have been offered to me is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, if you're tuning into my reads, right, and the time that have been offered to me is the 5 of Pentacles, thank you for one. And I do send you love and light and healing energy because it's clear that you need it, right? The 5 of Pentacles recognizes a time of loss, like a loss of something of great value. It could be a person in your life. It could be something of material loss. Whatever it is, it's something of great value, and it's meant to, you know, I am seeing that this wound was fresh, like it's a fresh wound, something that like that loss. Do you see how he has like this thing on his head, like this person has been hurt by the loss? That is fresh, it's a new thing. And also not insecure or not insincere. So someone may be saying sorry for your loss with this energy. Okay? So what I'm seeing is that it may have been like someone was trying to attack you, or you were trying to attack someone else, because I'm seeing this angel card that says improving health in the reverse. So someone did not want your health to be improved by what was offered to you. Like, I'm just seeing that maybe someone wanted you to get trapped, okay, in bad habits. And then I'm also seeing the angel card in reverse about being assertive. So like, for you not to be assertive, okay. And then I'm also seeing trust. And the only way that that resonates with me is because of God's plan coming out in the read. So for you not to be assertive in whatever the situation was where there was some type of loss, like to take the loss gracefully and to move forward, and then to recognize that someone was trying to, or an energy was trying to attack you, to, like, for you not to improve in your health, and to trust God, because you have the ability to overcome those challenges, especially if there was some vulnerability involved, okay? So the energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the 2 of Cups. So you're someone that somebody can trust, or there's a union here. You're being received in this energy as trustworthy and pure and clean. So So in the past position during the cycle of this read, I am seeing the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is saying that in the past there was something new, well, some type of reconciliation, like an old relationship. When I see this card, it just kind of like makes me think of the thing where it says only in America, like dating in America, because what I realize the trend can be is either that you are perceived as a hoe because you move on from old relationships to be in new ones, or you go back to being with someone that you were with from the past because that you trust that person, right? And only you understand that cycle, right? Only you understand that cycle. That's why there was that energy of that 10, because it's representing that cycle completion. So this is the past, is that you were going through that cycle of reconciling with people from the past. Okay. You were being received in this energy as well-informed, witty, clever, and not corrupted. Or maybe you were perceiving that other person that you were always reconciling with as, you know, clever and cunning and not corrupted. And then I'm seeing that there was some type of invitation or announcement. I am seeing that you were received in this energy as religious, inspired, supernatural, bold, courageous. Maybe like some type of... When I see the husky child thing and not having faith, it's like maybe you were reconciling with someone in your family. Or this could be the reconciliation of a friend from your childhood. Or it could also be the reconciliation of, like I said, someone that you were dating. Or this could be talking about how those relationships in your family and friends from the past influenced how it is that you dated throughout your life. And why there is that sense of you want to be modest. Because as an adult, there's business that we tend to, right? There's work that is done, like you have a job, right? So, or work that needs to be done, right? So I'm seeing that bold and courageous announcement or energy that, or invitation that happened in the past, like maybe you got baptized or something like that, because there was a lack of faith that you had maybe in yourself, in others, or in God, because you were being picked on as a fat kid or something like that. So then I'm seeing the Six of Rods energy. The Six of Rods energy is showing me that you had the support and the tools necessary to be confident in how it is that you move forward with your work. Okay. You're being received in this energy as not rough, not cruel, not cheesy. Then I'm seeing this Three of Swords where you were getting over a heartbreak. Like wherever there was some type of heartbreak, because you had everything that you needed to be able to move forward, you just let it go. And I'm seeing that with that, like I said, that business plan. Like you got a business plan to move forward and just let whatever was being taken personal go. Whether if it was something from your childhood, whether if it was something just recently or whatever, in regard to your heart being broken, you have that runner energy because You're being received as this role model, this supermodel, and you have like a great business plan, and that includes you letting go of things from the past. And that's why I'm seeing like this 3 of Swords energy, where wherever your heart was broken, or wherever you had a lack of faith, or whatever you felt like you weren't loved, like I'm seeing all evil eyes being blocked, even in the regard to the memories that you have with your girls, right? And you're looking forward to making new memories is also what I'm seeing with that 6 of Rods. So if you're committed to making new memories and all the evil eyes being blocked, then obviously you were in that energy of healing from wherever your heart was broken, or wherever you dealt with some type of disappointment, right? I am seeing the word meek, representing you making space and time for others, and that space and time for you to heal. You're also being received in this energy as radiant. So I'm seeing like where there, and I'm literally speaking it into existence. So you see like where all of the swords are, you can barely see them when the heart is turned this way, and it looks like that sacred heart where like it's inflamed, not heartburn. I don't want somebody to be like, I'm gonna have heartburn. Not like heartburn though, like there's light that fills that heart, right? And wherever these swords were of disappointment or hurt or a lack of faith, wherever the wounds were, that's where the light, has shone through. And you have the body, the spirit, the mind, it all has the ability to heal itself, right? So that's what I'm seeing with this 3 of Swords. Like you were able to heal yourself. And it's radiant. Like the love that you have, your heart chakra is not being blocked, though those evil eyes are, okay? And so I'm seeing you in this energy as like radiant and distinguished and dignified and extraordinary. So then I'm seeing you in this 2 of Cups, this 2 of Pentacles energy, the 2 of Cups, that 2-2, right? The 2 of Cups energy that you're in for the whole entire cycle of the read, where you're being perceived as pure and trustworthy in union with someone. And then I'm also seeing that 2 of Pentacles energy, where you're making a decision about probably your heart, your love, how it is that you move forward, okay, when it comes to dating or your relationships in general or work. And that influence could also be coming from reading that book and the sense of nostalgia that you're getting when you're looking at pictures or you're making new memories, okay? You are being received in this, and you were being received in this energy as obviously needing to make a decision. You may be thinking about how it is that you want to move forward as lively and spirited and not wicked, okay? I'm also seeing that you're in this energy because the way that you're moving forward is with caution. Like you understand how it is that you healed, and you move forward being cautious about how it is that you do that. And I'm seeing that was inherited for you to be in that kind of energy, because it is all God's plan, and it's also a part of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with this Wheel of Fortune energy, you are being received as ageless, classic, and well established. Also being received as awesome, remarkable, and majestic. So there is a sense of divine design in all of this for you to be in this kind of energy. Then I'm seeing that you were in the Knight of Pentacles. You may have just started out at a job, or we're getting into managing your finances or doing something that has to do with money. You're being received in this energy as not extreme, not passionate. You're being received in this energy as not extreme, not hostile. Okay. So sometimes the word intense can also be translated as passionate. So when it says not passionate, this Knight of Pentacles could be like someone that's motivated by money, though you're not like extremely passionate about money, like not so attached to material wealth. And that could have to do with that Five of Pentacles energy, where you have experienced material loss for you to grow from the attachments to material loss. And with that Wheel of Fortune preceding this Knight of Pentacles energy, it's like rightfully so. You don't want to be so caught up in the material world that you lose the wellness of your soul, okay, and your connection to it. So that is understood why it's coming in with that Earth energy, to create and establish that balance that was obviously necessary for what it is that you went through in the past, okay? So this Knight of Pentacles is someone that is ambitious about making money, though you're not intensely passionate about the involvement that you have to do with money. And there was this thing where I did a read not too long ago, and the message was like so strong. It said something about how every dollar that you have in your hands is connected to someone's life or something like that. And it's just like, well, how do you alleviate yourself from feeling like you don't want to be involved? And sometimes it does come by the way of you having that experience of losing something of great value, because that is it's like you're surrendering yourself to God's plan, and that recognizes that there's a lot of stuff about this world and in this life that is outside of your control. So there are moments where you may feel vulnerable in it. Like you couldn't control when you were a child that the food that was fed to you was connecting with the DNA that you were born with. All of that kind of stuff is inherited, you know what I mean? And you also could not control the fact that people teased you or made fun of you or treated you weird or isolated you. And the result of that was being in that runner energy of, well, I'm not going to be like dependent on other people's opinion of me. I'm going to be invested in my business and how it is that I present myself. And I'm seeing that you're being received as like a supermodel or a role model. So tough titty for them, right? So being in this Knight of Pentacles energy, I'm just seeing someone that is ambitious or has been ambitious about their finances and how it is that they make their money, though you're not like obsessed with needing or wanting money or being like addicted to the idea of it to the point where it makes you sick in the mind, right? So then I'm seeing the King of Rods energy, and it's because you're focused on family. I'm seeing you in this energy as sensitive, sympathetic, tender, or this could be someone that has come into your life that has fostered those kind of lessons to you, okay? You're being received, or whoever is being received in this energy, as romantic. Yeah, I'm seeing someone that's like really invested in, this could be someone that you were dating or someone that you are dating, someone that prioritizes family in this King of Rods energy, that wants you to be comfortable, that wants you to feel safe, that wants to heal or help you heal those wounds. Or you could be in this King of Rods energy where you are prioritizing that healing from those wounds and getting back to the love, right? I'm seeing you in this energy as believable, or whoever this King of Rods is, like you believe and you trust that person. So I'm just seeing like all of these angel cards like adding up to what, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole improving, like not improving your health, and that could have had to do with the material I'm just seeing that you learned the lesson because the attachment to the material world or whatever was causing you to have like not so great mental health or a disconnection from your spiritual health, right? And that's just what I'm seeing. So in the event where you were, chasing money and trying to be more assertive with your finances, it was like you have to trust God. Okay, you have to trust God to handle these situations for you and to make life easier for you. And with this King of Rods energy, it's like there's someone that understands the vulnerability, the sensitivity that you were going through, and also the growth. So this could be you, or this could have been someone else that came into your life during the cycle of this read. So then I'm seeing that you are in the Six of Swords energy. The Six of Swords energy is representing moving on to calmer waters. Okay? You're being received in this energy as a light worker. There's no need to work hard if it comes natural to you. Okay? And that's God's plan. So that trust paid off. Okay? You're being received in this energy as not foolish. It wasn't foolish for you to move forward to calmer waters, obviously. I mean, calmer waters, I don't think it's ever foolish to move forward to calmer waters. Like to make the choice not to argue, to make the choice not to fight with God over any of it. Like, you in control, you got it. Oh, that person called me fat. Okay, you got it. Oh, that person called me a bitch. Okay, you got it. That person called me broke. That person called me lazy. All the negative stuff. You got it. I'd rather move on to calmer waters where I can accept the fact that you got it and I ain't got to worry about it. That's how easy God makes life. So I'm seeing you moving forward to calmer waters in this light worker energy. Okay? So then for the last card of the cycle of this read, I'm seeing you in this Eight of Pentacles where finances are being built. The work ethic is consistent. And you're being received as charismatic, alluring, charming, magnetic to the energy of financial stability, security, and wealth in this energy. Not harmful. Like I said, it was to improve the mental health, to improve the spiritual health, to improve the financial security. And I'm seeing that you're really quiet about it. You're really quiet about how you focus on and finance and balance and grow and build your finances. Okay? And that's it for the cycle of the read. Towards your future, I am seeing the angel card within the next few months. That there's this Knight of Swords reversed energy. So this could be someone that's coming towards you that feels like they missed an opportunity, right? Or this could be you that feels like you missed an opportunity or something like that. Or this could be a warning card to be fearless. Though let me explain this real quick. So I'm seeing the reason why you may have missed an opportunity is because you were stereotyped. And that's the truth. Because upright, it says stereotyped, Knight of Swords. So this is someone that is ambitious about an opportunity and how it is that they move forward. Right? Though, if you missed the opportunity, it's because you were being stereotyped. So that's up to, right, God to incorporate that circumstance, that situation, that challenge, or your ability to be able to overcome it. Because if you missed an opportunity, it's because you were stereotyped, right? And it's not because you weren't ambitious or you didn't have the right kind of information or even the qualifications to move forward. It's just simply because you were stereotyped. And that's not your problem. That's the other person's problem. So this, again, I just feel like I need to remind you that that energy of what other people are doing, and it's making you feel like you are not receiving love, or you're not being invited, or that love is not coming towards you, or it's putting you in energy of like a lack of faith, right? Because of how other people are, you know what I mean, stereotyping you or treating you in a certain type of way that's not cool. It's not your fault. That's their problem, and that's something that they need to work out within themselves. And you already know that God got you, so don't worry about it, okay? Trust God with that energy that was offered to me. Trust God, okay? And I'm also seeing that you're being received in this energy as like someone that is secretive or strange, maybe a little bit mysterious. So people may be stereotyping you because they're afraid of you, and probably how God is protecting you. That could also be it. Like, so I am seeing within the next few months that however that transpires, I'm just seeing like walking into the unknown. So you may be afraid of walking into the unknown, right? Or these people may be afraid of walking into the unknown. Like in a relationship, because it says dating in America, and then it also says job. So it could be either or, right? So there is a sense of like being afraid of walking into the unknown because of some type of stereotype. This reminds me of a situation where like I invited some friends to go with me to a city here in America. My friends were not from America. I invited my friends to go with me to a city in America to help me celebrate my birthday. And because I'm a person of color and my friends were from the UK and they were a little bit of more a pale complexion, they listened to the other pale complexion people that were saying, oh, no, don't go to that city because it's dangerous, right? And I had a moment with one of my friends, and I'm like, well, if I'm really your friend, like we've been working together, we've been genuinely friends with each other the whole entire time, the integrity of my character has never been challenged since us being strangers and then becoming friends, right? So why would I invite you to be put in harm's way? And I'm like, and you have to ask yourself that. I wouldn't invite you to be put in harm's way because you're my friend. I genuinely care about you and we do good work together. I just wanted to invite you to come and celebrate my birthday with me. And I think that that was like an awakening moment for my friend, because then like she got a little bit emotional and was like, I'm sorry that I was listening to them, because she's not even friends with those girls, you know what I mean? She wasn't even friends with the more paler complexion female. She wanted to be my friend. So, you know, we had a moment and we bonded over us being able to overcome those challenges of those prejudices that other people had been projecting onto us to have. So we end up going into that city together and having an amazing time and a great time. And moving forward, that stereotype was a barrier that I was able to break. Because I'm gonna tell y'all the city, because had my friend never confronted what her own fears were, she would have never got to experience Harlem in America. and she was from the UK, all because of prejudices of other people, you know. And during that weekend in Harlem, it was like the parades, and it was fun. So then I'm seeing the angel cards. I guess maybe I needed to tell that story to give my truth on how it is worth you going through those challenges, because you overcome those challenges with grace, right? And trust. And that's why I think that trust card came out, because, you know, maybe you need me to share that with you. So it says listen to your intuition with this angel card, and then it says yes. Okay, and like I said, this was a cycle completion read, though probably because it was destined for me to share that story with you, there was more time added. So here is the Hermit card. So now you reflect, you move forward in independence. Okay, you're being received in this energy as not overwhelming, okay? Courageous, brave, fun, entertaining, and playful. So I hope that you do recognize that it is all a part of God's plan for you to be happy, for you to heal, for you to feel liberated, for you to feel thankful naturally in the open. Okay, so to you, Cancer, I do send love and light and healing energy, and I hope that you all have an amazing day. Also, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service projects within communities here in the US. So here's my video, please check it out. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! If you have any projects in your local community, please feel free to let me know down in the description box. I love to collaborate with you all, get to know you all, meet with you all, and do good work together. Also, if you have any job opportunities, I am available. Like, my schedule is flexible, and I do show up as my genuine self, as animated as I am now, and I don't feel bad about being that way. So that also, and I do want to thank you all so much for all of the prayers and the donations and the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Like, I'm just seeing the Jupiter energy and how it's been influencing with the Mars energy, with the responsibility and the consistency and what it is that I'm doing here on this channel, and my willingness to share my story, and also just a sense of gratitude and creativity and balance with God's source, and you know that we're all connected together to be able to give back to you all the messages from the time that have been offered to me. I've always had this gift, I just really did not know how to use it. And then, like I said in the beginning, I just used to read to myself. So now being able to share with you all what it is that I'm seeing in time and help give you all some clarity, that is my mission. So I do send love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye.